So for the last assignment assigned for today, we're going to go over problem 4.9 on page 99 in your book. And we're just going to follow the directions as stated. So first we're going to input the following volumes in cells A1 through A5. I'm going to cheat because I already did this problem earlier. Input the following numbers of moles of gas in B1 through B5. Again, I'm going to cheat. And then input the following temperatures in cells C1 through C5. Alright. And then it wants us to calculate the pressure in atmospheres of the gas using the ideal gas law. Copy this formula in cells D2 through D5. Okay. So to make this easier to do, because we're going to need to use this formula to complete this spreadsheet, I'm going to put some labels in here. Just like so. Let's stretch this one out a little bit more. And then in E14, I'm going to type out the formula I want to use for this particular problem for convenience. So we know we are solving for P, pressure, we have volume, we have number of moles, we have our temperature, we do not have our universal gas constant, so I'm going to put that here. And let's put some units here just for good measure. Alright, so now we can calculate the pressure. These are going to be using skills that you should have acquired throughout the past couple weeks. I'm going to click the box we want to put the formula in. And there's a couple ways to do this. You can press equals, and if you couldn't remember what to do, you can press the function key, and product will allow you to pick the numbers you want to multiply. Or you can go ahead and just click the cells you want in your formula and use the asterisk as a multiplier. So let's do number of moles times our universal gas constant times temperature times, because I don't want to divide, we'll just use the inverse of volume. It's 1 over number, and in parentheses press enter, and there we go. Now, because I want to be able to click and drag this number down, we're going to use absolute values. Remember that you can highlight this and press the F4 key, and that will manipulate the dollar signs for you. And this looks about right. The only thing I want to change is put a dollar sign in between this address. And press enter. Now I should be able to click and drag down, and voila, we have our atmosphere. Let's go ahead and decrease some of those digits. We'll do the same for this value as well. In part E, we want to create an if function that compares the pressure in column D to the standard atmospheric pressure, which is 1 atmosphere. Tell the user, quote, greater than or equal to standard atmosphere or less than standard atmosphere based on this comparison, and copy through E2 down through E5. Alright, so to make this a little easier to understand, standard pressure is going to be my label. I'm going to type out the formula like so. Equals if we want the D2 cell to be greater than or equal to 1 atmosphere, comma, and if true, I'm going to say greater than or equal to the standard atmospheric pressure, comma. Now we're going to nest our second part of the function expression if D2 is less than 1, but not equal to. We want to say less than a standard atmosphere pressure. End quote. Parentheses. Press enter. And to fit all of that in, let's expand. And 8 is greater than 1, so that seemed to have worked. Let's go ahead and copy all of this. Looks pretty good. So now all we need to do is just clean up the cells. Formatting. Bold, bold, bold. Merge and center. There we go. And that's how you can complete example 4.9. Hopefully you learned something. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Thursday.